All right, starting our countdown in 50, 49, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're live.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the High Rollerz podcast. I'm your host, Big Lonn 412. This is my guy, Brock Schaefer, over here on the other end. And don't forget, we got today's guest tapping in. Make some noise for Miss Mercedes White.
Thanks for coming on.
So, definitely. Thank you for coming on here, Mercedes, and putting up with our shit for a little while.
Thanks for having me.
So Mercedes is a big part of the Tucson, Arizona Jitsu community, the MMA community as a whole. They're the owner of Planet Tucson, and also the owner of Bullpen Submissions, which we'll get into later here. They've got a lot of credentials under your belt. Been doing this for a long time. Please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, guys. I'm Mercedes White out of Tucson, Arizona. I am a military brat. I teamed up with a local Arizona wrestler, my husband. So for the last 11 years, we have been dominating the MMA and jiu-jitsu and wrestling scene. And we're just here, just having a great time doing it all. We also own Toro Tech MMA. That was our actual original birth child, our MMA gym. And then we affiliated with Eddie Bravo at 10 Planet Jiu-Jitsu. And now my husband is a 1-degree black belt and I am a brown belt under Eddie Bravo. And we have a full program and facility out here in Tucson, Arizona.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Nice.
We've heard a lot of great things about the Tucson community and the jiu-jitsu community as a whole. So we're definitely really looking forward to getting down to Arizona for our May 28th event. And probably have to come down early and check out Tucson before that as well.
Yes, got to come down and eat.
There's good food in there?
Oh, the best Mexican food you'll ever have.
I fucking love Mexican food, so that's all I needed to hear.
That's it.
And also, guys, if you guys are not familiar with what's going down, Mercedes is on the card this weekend. She is co-main eventing HR 25 in Arizona. It is going to be Mercedes White versus, I do not want to mess her first name up.
Michaela.
Her last name is Rose. It's Michaela Rose, right?
Yes, out of
Right,
Autos.
'cause y'all know I'm a professional name butcher. I will fuck some shit up. Your first initial will be a fucking L. I would just be like, Quincy. You like, what?
Don't feel bad because I have always only referred to her as Rhodes. I've known her the whole time. When I came into 10th Planet, she was at 10th Planet San Diego. So I've only known her as Rhodes. And then when she fought for me at Bullpen, and I had to do my microphone practice, and I had to actually say her first name for once, she was fighting Nicole Pavicic. And I was like, I'm already going to mess that name up. And then Michaela. So, and then it's even, better that I already know her. So we're both working. We both work in the cannabis industry, which is even cooler. She's on the weekends. She's repping like 3 or 4 different brands, doing her pop-ups on the weekend. She's hardcore canna representative in California. And now she's at Autos HQ. And then I'm the Arizona canna queen. So it's kind of like the West Coast queens clash. We're going to go out there. Ooh. I'm going to go share a joint with her at weigh-ins. And then we're going to go choke the shit out of each other.
The West Coast canna queen clash.
So,
don't say that twice.
Nice. Yeah, say that shit 3 times, bro.
Yeah, I'll probably say something I'm not supposed to.
What the fuck? Why?
Because I'm saying it's a tongue twister. I'll say something I'm not supposed to. I can't pronounce it. Like, what do you mean?
I mean, the way you just said that was like you was gonna go way left field and just say some shit. I was like, well, I mean, what the fuck? Like, what you gonna say, bro?
Shit, let me try it.
No, don't get us canceled. Don't get us canceled. No, just don't even try it. But now jumping back into it, Mercedes. So you like people may not know or whatever, but you have definitely been one of the people holding high rollers down for a long goddamn time now. I can personally attest to that shit. Funny as hell, dope ass Instagram. Never too like, you know what I'm saying, like fully yourself to like be goofy and cut loose and shit like that. But
I'll go insane if I don't. I got 4 kids, man.
Man, I feel you.
I'm tired.
I got know
6 jobs.
I don't know where they at. Like I don't even fucking know. I don't even know them fucking heathens, man.
No, yeah. I try to because life's too short to fucking be a dickhead all the time. But I do have to admit though, I do have a place where I will get serious and I'll bring a goon out. And that was present when I got to do the combat jiu-jitsu event in El Paso in October at EBI 20. And a lot of people overlooked me because my opponent was half of my age and she was the up and coming brown belt. And they literally, the whole camera crew followed her the whole time. And I was like, oh, cool. I didn't see her weigh in, none of that stuff. And she was much bigger than me. But I came and ruined her day. And the thing is like, we're coming out on Memorial Weekend at our first ever high rollers event. And, we're having fun. We're high. But look, we're bringing some goon shit this weekend. Oscar de los Santos is on that card. That is a bullpen veteran and champion. But also, he's been on EBI, combat jiu-jitsu. He is on fire. Oscar's going to put on a show.
Yeah,
there's something on the line and you're telling him it's at home. He's going to put a show on. So like Arizona's going to be, I feel like the new hub of high rollers because we're going to put on so hard. And especially when you bring freestyle here, stop it. Get Victoria Vortex out here right now. You have such a huge just reach out here in Arizona. I think you guys are really going to smash it here.
Oh, nice. Dope. That's fucking great to hear. I damn sure can't wait. And jumping straight over into like what you was talking about, the combat jiu-jitsu thing. So can you take us into the mind state of what it takes to get right there? Like jiu-jitsu is one thing, and stand-up MMA and all that shit's another thing, Muay Thai too, but open hand is just coming down as a slap. Like, it's like mentally a whole nother thing. Because in my brain, I'm sorry, like if you slap me, it's like, bro, punch me 32 times. That slap is going to get you. You press the start button on a whoop ass machine. As soon as you fucking.
It's disrespectful. Like, I'm annoyed. Like, what? Yes. And I feel you on the same thing. And coming from an MMA background, I'd much rather you punch me in the face. Yeah, like just fucking punch me or kick me. That's great.
What does that do for like openings?
I'll start slapping the shit. Got me once, and it really just looked. I was hunting to hit a reverse out on a knee guard, and I was hunting to clear my leg, and she hit me one good time, and I was like, God damn it! It was kind of like this reverse backhand, but there was a couple of times where I got to be, oh man, that was such a really great match. Getting ready for that, Anthony really fucking murdered me. I had my classes were set every day, but then he would do this competition class at night that was so ridiculous, and the floors would be soaked. They were soaked, so we would have to do these fucking super fights on soaked floors and not try to break our necks. So when it came down to fight night, it was raining. The venue was outside in El Paso. Stage was outside. There's the little clips and you could see raindrops. It's epic. And we asked Megan, like, what's going to happen if it starts raining? He goes, there's no protocol for rain. So I'm watching the semifinals go down and it starts to drizzle. I'm like, well, these guys better hurry up with overtime because it's fucking raining. And then I clicked. I said, it's the end of class. I'm waiting for my super fight. I'm already used to this. The floors are already wet. That's everybody else's sweat. If I have to just run flying pull guard, I'm going to do it. So she brought 2 wrestling coaches. Big mistake. I'm not the wrestler, or at that point in time, I wasn't the wrestler in the family. And they're like trying to like double call it. They're telling her all the wrestling. And I'm like, no, I'm waiting to pull guard. But as soon as we got in the guard pull, I wanted to pop her off the stage because I noticed the day before with the Medusa show, they were letting them roll off the stage. they were just letting it get a little bit extra. So I wanted to stay close to the edge of the stage. So if action ever needed to get broken, I could just like hip heist or pop up and we would just get reset. And that ended up happening after the entry. And we got reset. I got to do a beautiful rubber guard series in front of Master Eddie. Listen to the T to him. We went into overtime. She submitted me with an armbar in like 82 seconds in OT. And then it was my turn and I did it in 42. So that was just technically, and that was the most technical I've been and confident. And it really has to do with the way Anthony got me ready.
Can we talk about, sorry, but can we talk about how not only slapping hurts, but then you'll add that it's raining and your skin's already wet. So did that have any effect on it as well? Did those hit more cleanly due to the rain and whatnot?
I didn't feel it. I was just like in like a tunnel. I could hear Anthony's mom, Master Eddie, one person, because the way they say Paola's name was like so distinct in my ear, and then my son.
I bet they sounded pretty gnarly though.
Everybody was there for her. It was everybody. She was the queen of Texas. And then it was my nana and my son and my husband and my son. And I can't fucking lose in front of that little dude. I have to flip a truck in front of him, man. I can't lose in front of that guy. If I could sneak him into high rollers, I would, bro. That dude's going to be a grower one day. He's 9 years old, knows so much about weed. It's insane. But like, I can't lose in front of him. So when bad spot, know that I'm like, God damn it, my kid's watching me right now. I got to fucking goon out. So yeah, that little dude gets me going. He went to Las Vegas this weekend and took silver at the US Open, 9 years old versus a 12-year-old.
What's
I'm
his
like,
name?
Jet.
Hey, big congratulations to Jet.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jet.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a national silver medalist in U.S. wrestling. It blows my mind. That little dude's dope.
So let me ask you, so you mentioned training camp with Anthony. So what is training camp like for fucking combat jiu-jitsu? Run somebody through a combat jiu-jitsu training camp. Just give me a good 3 rounds of what goes down. Like, I don't think people understand, like, you got to train for the fucking match. So that means somebody's going to be over you.
Well, the difference is we have an MMA team. So I'll roll with the MMA fighters as opposed to the jiu-jitsu people. And with that, when we're rolling live, like, can you hear this? He puts Russian techno on it. BPMs are fucking banking in there right now. So you're just going. But I'm going with one of our MMA fighters, and at any position, we can slap the fuck out of each other. So Deshaun White, Andrew Slater, Willie, anybody in those matches, Anthony, I'm rolling with Anthony, and at any time, we're slapping each other during the match. So, and now the students don't stop, because used to, when we first happened, I have a video of Anthony and Willie getting at it. Oh, gosh, in an open mat, and we had to actually separate. But now the students don't stop and stare. They just keep going when they hear the slaps. They're used to it.
Gotcha.
We've always been a gym forward thinking and trained differently than others. We've done tag team jiu-jitsu. Anthony and Dion were the tag team submission underground tag team champions. So we've trained tag team. We've trained slap jitsu, everything. We're a federal training facility. So we teach gun jiu-jitsu. Our guy, Paul Lee, he in the morning 6 a.m. classes, after you're done with your whole flow, you put a gun or a knife in it, see how it works. So like, we're like real adamant about making sure our people are trained on all levels.
What kind of adjustments do you have to make with combat jiu-jitsu as far as with your guard and different positions you try to go for and whatnot?
Obviously, it's going to keep you honest when your leg locks. Z guard is not really a great option. J.M. Holland saw that with Chad George at Combat Jiu-Jitsu. He's trying to keep a Z shield position, just got pop, pop. Same thing with Michael Courier. You got to really be top position and wanting to have that top position. I had one with against Hideo Takota where he dropped down to a knee and was able to pop up and slap him in the face. That was epic.
But just the ability to have to really change your game, because there's a 1 minute get down rule. So if you're not wrestled down within the 1 minute, you have to start in an over under position. You either get butterflies with double underhooks, or you're the top person with overhooks, and then you have to start from that position. You know, and it kind of just makes you honest with your jiu-jitsu, because a lot of people get lazy in Z-guard or lazy just in quarter and just sit there forever trying to body lock pass. Slap the shit out of someone if they start to move a little bit. You know, if I'm in mount and I'm feeling a little bit bored, I'm and we're moving a little bit. You open up that arm.
Yeah.
No one likes it. And we even do that shit to each other. It's annoying as fuck. No one likes that.
Now, combat
Willie slaps the bottom of your feet, though. Willie's secret weapon is he slaps the bottom of your feet. It's not fun.
I was just about to ask you, so where are you allowed to slap in combat jiu-jitsu?
What?
I was going to ask you, where are you allowed to slap?
I slapped her in the belly. I tried to hit her in the liver, thighs, everything. Slap everything. Because most of the time people aren't being slapped in certain areas of their body. So their body's not used to that stimulus. So then they really hyper-focus on that area. And then you just slap them across the face and then remind them where the fuck they're at.
Nice.
Can you use the back of your hand too?
No, you cannot. It's only front of your hand. So you can only go. And man, you know, Breach Stick was dropping some fucking hammers at Medusa. You guys, there's a lot on UFC Fight Pass between Medusa combat and EBI. There's some great combat jiu-jitsu matches to get stylistically different. Chad George was just dominant from the start because he just came in with a MMA perspective, and then everybody had to catch up.
Yeah, I feel like combat jiu-jitsu is very MMA similar. So it's if you're good at that, I feel like you'll be good at combat. Who are your, top 3 favorite combat jiu-jitsu practitioners of all time? Who you look up to style-wise, and who you really think kind of lead the game?
Anthony Burchak. I think he's seamlessly transitioned his MMA wrestling and his jiu-jitsu together to make a very clean style and it works. He's got his whole series that he now videotaped with it. Another great combat jiu-jitsu, Ethan Krelestein. He's very aggressive. He really is good at striking as well. B team. He's out of B team. And then who stands out? Man, Red is always he's just always shocking to me, Red Alarcon. But Derek Rayfield, I have to say Derek Rayfield was the one.
Really?
And the reason why is because I have watched him since he was 13. He submitted me when he was 13 years old. I was 220 pounds. He had to come home and tell my kid someone her age submitted me. It was upsetting. But he went out and did combat jiu-jitsu. I was stressed. I watched him come out, and then the first strike let off and my heart dropped. And then all of a sudden Derek laid off and I was like, holy shit, he's here. He's fucking here. Derek Rayfield is the real fucking deal.
Derek's
and he gets fucking injured. He gets injured too much and it drives me crazy. I wish he could be healed enough, because that's your next problem. Let him hit 25. That's your next super problem. He's still a kid.
Yeah, no, I got the opportunity to train with Derek at 10th Planet Vegas a fair amount, and we also got the opportunity to see Derek sleep somebody during our last High Rollers event. You remember that, Lonn?
Hell yeah, I remember that shit.
Yeah,
yeah. But hey, speaking of pure jiu-jitsu and all that shit, Mercedes, tell us about Bullpen.
Bullpen Submission Series. We have been around for about 6 years now. We're sub only out of Tucson, Arizona. We do it out of our gym. We did it in order to get our people in Arizona ready for higher level competition like Fight to Win, ADCC, EBI, and then also to go to HQ. When we get on the EBI card, we have to go out to HQ and compete against our own people to get on the card. So it's to kind of get us ready for that shit. But Bullpen kind of flourished in its own thing. Come here, Deshaun. Speaking of, like,
this is Deshaun, one of my training partners, but like it comes with its own, like we ended up creating a culture. Like every time you compete at bullpen, there was like a one-off rash guard. So you would know your competitors. We have tape on the upcoming from when Keith Kokorian was a purple belt, Kyle Chambers, PJ Barch. We've had team events with Andy Varela, like bullpen submission series on Facebook with all the free videos. It blows my mind. We actually had Pat Downey booked against Jimmy House, right? Pat Downey was going to come out here and go against a black belt here for some kids that wrestle, right? The money was going to go to the kids that wrestle. I put Austin Baker on hold. I had Roman Bravo Young hit me up. He's like, hey, just mind yourself. I was like, you're right. So, bro, God damn, everybody warned me. So I was like, cool. I had Austin Baker on hold, right? I'm circling the airport to pick up Pat Downey. Homeboy does not show up. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Call Austin Baker on 1 hour. He weighs in for my main event the next day. And then it was Austin Baker versus Jimmy House. And if anybody in jiu-jitsu knows who either one of those names are for the heavyweights, you know what's up. And they put on, and it was amazing. And I was like, we could have Pat Downey here. But you know what? I'm so glad it happened because the way the Austin Baker versus Jimmy House match went was amazing. They got to do it on a 30 by 30 foot wrestling mat in the middle of a high school, almost like a duel. They were the main event. They got to just go, and seeing two heavyweights just be able to have that much space to just get at it was amazing. So what bullpen does now is we give back to wherever we're at, or we give directly back to the athletes. We just have to. We don't have overhead. We don't let you come in. It's a private event. There's no tickets. So the people just go against the best. We've had 5v5s. We've had ADCC rules. We're all in smooth comp. But we are going into, cannabis, and, it's time. And now with high rollers here, it's time to kind of make that thing go and have the Cannibal Cup and get it popping.
No, 100%.
So what's up with bullpen? What's the next one? What was, you got anything lined up?
With what?
With bullpen?
Bullpen's on hold right now. We just did a whole state. We just had an event recently. Now we're just focused on ADCC and high rollers. And then there's a EBI El Paso, June, I believe, in June. So we're kind of getting geared up for all those. I usually make my events when we're down between the ones to prep for something. So if we need to get ready for ADCC, I'll throw a bullpen with ADCC rules so that our people can get ready for it. They don't have to drive somewhere to get mat time. They just come in their house, get their mat time, and go home. So, and then it's live and it's streamed, and they're against the highest value competitors around. So
that's awesome.
Nice.
I admire how you as the gym owner are able to take local athletes and give them a place to compete, not such on like a higher stage, but to prepare them for that. I think that's one thing in jiu-jitsu that gets overlooked is people get so caught up in, I'm this gym, I'm with the Gracies, I'm at Atos, I'm at Planet, where they don't realize that the competition is nationwide or worldwide. If you're sitting there fighting against everybody in your own town and not growing each other, you're not going to get better. You're not going to get onto that level. So I think you being able to take that and offer that is not only great for your community, but great for the sport, a great example for other communities, jiu-jitsu communities to look at and take after.
Well, they say rising tides raise all ships. So, or iron sharpens iron, all those little, cliche things to say, but, it's the truth. You can't get better if the people around you are not good. And I don't want to every fight I get is not a trash can. Every match I have ever had is against the best of what's going on. Rhodes just won gold at ADCC, Orange County. She's got stuff lined up back to back to back. She is constantly competing. She is going on the weekends to do Canna events. She's teaching kids class at Autos. This is a gang girl. I'm not coming out to just fight randoms at a naga and maybe pull my fucking quad on some other housewife. No, I'm here to fight bad bitches. That's what I'm doing. You know, so here we are, you know, Mercules versus Rhodes. We get to fucking go fucking smother the fucking shit out of each other. And dude, it's at, do you know anything about the hotel? You know, it's a whole hotel that we smoke at, the Clarendon.
Oh, I heard.
Yeah, we're very excited about that.
The whole hotel is, that's a 3-day weekend event. So we have the event at the hotel, we have Walter Studios, and then we have Monday a whole brunch situation, which is insane. Like, it's going to be, get your tickets. People need to fly out. Like, this is going to be insane Memorial weekend.
You just went straight into it. I was about to say, go ahead and give us a shout out. Let us know what's going on this weekend. Why the fuck the people should come. Let us know who you got from your spot on the card. You know what I mean? And
first off, everybody can register. This is the open on Smooth Comp. Register, white belt all the way up, but you gotta be 21. And
hey, link in High Roller's bio.
Link in the High Roller's bio on Smooth Comp. But here it goes. If you make it to finals, you will come to the 8 p.m. showtime and get on the main card on TV with me, Rhodes, and Oscar De Los Santos, and the 8-man 170-pound bracket featuring 10th Planet Tucson, Ryan Hannon. Oh, oops, leak drop. Anyways, maybe. Also including, we have a full weekend of events with a hotel, a full consumption hotel. All the brands will be there featuring. We should have some food, some amazing events. We have yoga, sound baths, book at the Hotel Clarendon. We should be listening for some group rate events. And the Walter Studio is where the main event will be at May 28th. And we're going to pop in the main event at 8 p.m.
8 p.m. main event starts. Sorry.
My big mouth will be on the mic.
Yeah, Big Lonn will be on the mic. I'll be behind one of the cameras.
I'll be running around, just so you know, because he knows how I roll. At the events, it's usually I have all the pre-rolls stuffed in my sports bra, and it's just one after the other.
Hey, nothing wrong with that at all.
Are you much of a dabber? I always enjoy the Dr. Dabber dab.
Here you go. Here you go.
Thank you.
Fucking
I hit
shit, bro.
I walk in, I hit the step and repeat, I hit the dab bar first. Then I say hi to my people. Hanato, is he coming out this time or what?
I'm not sure. I gotta call that fool and see, man. You just reminded me. Shit.
Who's commentating? Is Miss I gonna be there?
I believe Roy. Do not give me the line. Do not give me the line, C. Don't give me the line. Because Roy also has that bare knuckle MMA fight.
Yeah.
That game on a Game Bread card. And
maybe we need some dope ass commentators because it's Phoenix. You know who lives in Phoenix? Sugar Sean. I know he better be there. And he's a Dr. Dabber athlete, so he better be there. I know Drip Oils are going to be there to count down. There's a lot of great sponsors that are coming out from Arizona Cannabis so that you get to feature Arizona.
Look, I'm all baffled over here now. Like, who the fuck is commentating? Like,
clearly you now.
I'm like, why don't I know this?
Shit, I might have to hop on there.
No,
there's
fuck
the,
that shit.
No, what do you call that move again? Oh, shit.
No. He gonna get on there and be like, yeah, you should put him in the goddamn Stone Cold Stunner. Like, bro, that's a damn single leg.
Grab his dick and twist it.
Oh, hey, Ruleset. Do you two know the Ruleset?
Yes.
The High Roller Ruleset?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I know it.
Yep.
What's the Ruleset? Tell me the Ruleset so that people also
do. Ruleset is the easiest, best rule set in the game, if you ask me. It's basically your match time limit, is yours 10 or
hers will probably be, I think hers is a 10-minute because it's the co-main event.
I think hers is 10 minutes, right?
Okay. Yep.
Okay. So 10-minute match sub. So the first that damn 10 minutes is sub only.
Okay.
Fucking very fucking easy. After that, if there's no winner in that 10 minutes, we got a 3 overtime. First overtime, whoever chooses whatever position first or whatever, first person, you start on the back. Don't forget, here's the difference. This is because I want to pay, some homage to EBI people, but still want to keep it grapple-y, jiu-jitsu, wrestling, and all that shit. So you start on the back. If the motherfucker escape, the clock don't stop and all that shit. You just keep it going.
Okay.
The match keeps going. Now,
go live.
What'd you say?
You just go live from that position.
You go live from right there. Now, if you got somebody's back, the first overtime, you start on the back. And let's say that motherfucker do some weird shit, get your ankle or whatever, and tap you right there. That's it. There's no second overtimes or nothing. They won from their disadvantage, so that's it. Now, the second overtime is vice versa. They start on your back. Same thing happens. Boom. Nobody wins in either of those overtimes. Now we go to sudden death, the third one. That's the first to score a point. So takedowns. If you sit the guard and sweep, you got to get to, score a point. And each position has to be a dominant control of 3 seconds. So you can also win by reversal. If a motherfucker shooting on you, you sprawl, come around the turtle, sit there, hold, get in a reversal position. 3 seconds, you can win. Double leg takedown, you win. Fucking sit, do some crazy new guard shit, spin them, flip them, and I don't know, you win.
I just started Greco with my husband in the Sunnyside team, so you better fuck out.
There you go. And then after that, and if there's no winner from that overtime, then it's referee's decision.
Okay.
So
finish in the first 10 because I'm gonna be too high to pay attention to the rest of that shit.
Just finish in the first 10. Finish in the first 10. There you go.
Because I want to get back to smoking.
So that's one thing I wanted to talk to you about is we kind of talked earlier about your involvement with cannabis and brain studies and whatnot. And so can you really touch on that for me and kind of explain to all of us what you're doing there?
So our school is a part of a U of A brain study currently with a couple of our athletes. We do a couple of different things in honor of one of our fallen Freddie Lux. We really have dedicated a lot of time to weight cut understanding and brain understanding. So the U of A comes here and studies a couple of our fighters. They have mouth guards. And when they spar, data goes in through the mouth guard onto the screen and they study that. So that's one of a couple of things that go on here. And then the next one is our student, Alicia Nguyen. She's a white belt. She just competed this weekend at Warner Lights. She looked amazing. But she just is finishing her 4th year at the University of Arizona and under her Sue system. And that doctor was initially fired from the U of A for wanting to do a medical marijuana study and cannabis study on PTSD and trauma. So to have this now full circle, and now it's psilocybin. And so if you look up the U of A psilocybin study, it's one of our students here at 10th Planet Tucson. So it's just, it's what we're really focusing on. We're looking to possibly be moving into a new facility that's going to include a whole.
Wait. Before you go any further, for the other motherfuckers who do not know, who ain't a part of this trippy community and shit like that, you please tell them what psilocybin is.
Psilocybin is magic mushrooms.
All right, that's all you need to say. That's it, the motherfuckers, that's it. Now y'all know what's being studied out there in AZ, all right?
Come to Tucson, my friends.
Yeah, come to Tucson. Abracadabra, fucking Houdini, all that magic. There you go. You know what I mean? Yeah. Now, back to the beautiful studies.
We're looking to have this sports medical facility within our gym to have available for all of our students so that we can use cannabis and psilocybin with our, we're trying to break ground and, change the game.
That's
psilocybin. I feel you. That's fucking big though.
This smoke break is brought to you by Lonn Wick.
Smoke break brought to you by motherfucking Lonn Wick. You heard it here first. Get your executive lung protection. Lonn Wick is a low temp, 100% hemp with dipped in beeswax. So therefore, it will not burn off your THC and flavor and your taste and your all the scientific names they like to use to say with all the percentages and shit. Use your wick, and they're gonna burn that shit off so it tastes nice. And you get a little bit higher than the motherfucker who used the lighter. That's how I explain this shit in Ebonics. That's some scientific shit to you. Brought to you by Dr. Lonnie. Do I got a PhD? No. Look at these fucking glasses. A little smart, right? Boom. And I stayed at a Motel 6. Leave a light on for you.
You said dipped in beeswax. That's some fancy shit right there. No bees are hurting to make it either.
Man, not at all.
I actually wanted a bee farm next to my cannabis and then plant rosemary and then do rosemary and a couple of other like herbs and have the hives all around the cannabis.
That's
sounds cool, but I ain't going near them bees. Fuck that shit. Not me.
That's really all that stuff.
I'm scared of bees.
Yeah, but it heals all that honey, all that heals you. So if you have allergies wherever you're at, because we have to travel a lot, so we'll get local honey every time we travel. So if we get the allergies there, you just put the honey in the tea and just drink it directly. Manuka honey will kill ringworm.
Like a fucking anti-venom to a snake, right?
Yeah, I don't even know that. I need to get that for my son.
Yeah, then you medicate it, game over. Medicate your honey, dog. Medicate your honey and call it a day.
Brock has to deal with it. He hasn't earned the right to medicate his honey.
I don't got my honey stripes yet, I guess.
Yeah, you gotta have fucking swollen eyes and fucking. I want to see you with goddamn like you got an African American lip job, motherfucker. You got them big ass, them Kardashians popping. You know what I mean? That's the kind of allergies I want you to go through first before you can get any medical fucking bee help.
I thought you were just saying I gotta go get the honey from the bees.
No, fuck that. No.
Mercedes, no. Can you tell us a little bit about how cannabis has helped athletes around you and how you noticed a difference and kind of go into psilocybin as well and kind of how you see people train with that and its effect in jiu-jitsu as well?
Well, luckily, when we went medical here in Arizona, we were lucky to meet Jess McQuarrie out of Nature's Med at the time, who had this amazing topical that he was using with us. And I used to have to get like injections all the time, and whatever he had, and he showed me his lab. I was like, but whatever he had was working. So he started like 10 years ago sponsoring me and my husband. And that was it. Like, I'm watched everybody decline with pills. I watched everybody get, just hooked on everything. And I was like, we just can't be that. And as an athlete, your body bears so much pain and your pain threshold gets bigger and bigger every time. And then you're looking to seek other places in order to relieve your pain and to medicate your body. But then you're getting into this fact of head trauma, CTE and all that. I was looking at the CBD aspects on the neurons and repairing the brain cells. And there was I believe it was a Ravens football player. I can't remember, so long ago. He invested $50,000 of his own money into CBD research. This was way before it was even popping. And they fired him from the league for doing that, because what it was doing is it was proving what was happening with head trauma in football. And he, described it as CBD creating a helmet over the neuron and repairing it. And that was really when I became obsessed with it. Started doing a lot of studies on Aaron Hernandez and OJ Simpson and a lot of people who had outbursts. And, my brother passed away, he killed himself. And I firmly believe a lot of it had to do with head trauma. And we are like obsessed with, finding answers and finding things, but we're all too medicated all the time with everything else. So I've seen the medicine from grow to how it's processed in the lab and other aspects. And, there is great aspects and there are obviously not so great aspects in the business itself. But if you can find a really great brand that, is clean and it, man, you could change you can walk. DMSOs train the blood-brain barrier so that people with fibromyalgia can actually have pain relief because it breaks that and goes into your actual bloodstream. So like, you just really have to look further into that, and we won't have addicts, and we can kind of help heal everybody. And you can eat cannabis and heal from the inside out. It just could fucking go on forever. It's annoying. I want to do too much. You gotta start with your breakfast.
No, also, guys, don't forget, if you eat cannabis, that shit have you feeling inside out sometimes. You be like, oh my God, why won't this stop?
I want to do one of those like Bon Appetit shows where we have like 2 chefs cook infused food, and then we sit around all at a bougie ass table and have 8 courses and get high as fuck together with like a bunch of random people. You know, like I just want to do that, and then we can watch them fight on the side. Like we could do mansion fights.
Yeah, hey, that's what we were talking about earlier. Hey, you want to get into that at all?
We could do mansion fights again.
Tell us a little bit about what you used to do.
You know, just back in the day, you would roll up to a mansion. There'd be a bunch of really people there, and people would just be scrapping, and those rich people were there to watch you scrap, and then you would get paid and leave.
Sounds like human cockfighting.
Human cockfighting.
No, that just sounds like a good time where I'm from.
Did you see the bust about the big booty Latina underground fight club in Las Vegas? Man, they skimmed right past that one on the news network.
No.
Please inform us.
Tell us more.
Yeah, tell you after.
I'll send you the article.
I'll repost it on High Rollers. I'll repost on the story just so everybody knows what we're talking about.
One of my brown belts was like, and it was like in the group chat. One of my brown belts was like, are we really scrolling past the big booty Latinas fight club? No one's addressing this? I was like, yeah, I thought it was solid. No one said shit.
Man, I'm gonna address it.
It was a cold drop in chat. I was like, clearly this is the wrong chat room. Sent to the ladies' chat blew up. I'm like, yeah, see, wrong chat room.
So, do you have anything else in your life to plug up other than big booty Latinas? Like, what you got going on?
Tomorrow is Cinco de Mayo, which is, as we all know, Mexican Independence Day. But Fino drops.
Hey,
Fino drops tomorrow. Fino Cannabis drops tomorrow at Nature's Med, Tucson, Arizona. I am a Fino athlete. And then May 6th, that's my birthday. So buy tickets or register at Smooth Comp, white belt down. That's for my birthday. You register right now, and then we can all go play around Memorial Weekend.
Y'all heard it right here. Got to make sure that birthday gift comes true. Got to make sure that gift comes true.
If you do want to buy me a gift, link in my Instagram bio. My Amazon wish list is there too.
Boom, there you go. That's the other gift. Everybody go check out the Amazon wish list. Link is in the bio. And just to be generous, I'm going to make sure I throw my PayPal up there so you can tip me also for making.
I might as well put my cash up over there as well, if we're doing it.
Hey, Brock, you got that fucking new shit, that new goddamn app that the government made. I'm watching you.
What?
You got this what's the new cash funnel app shit they made?
Which one's Zelle?
No, the new. You don't know about the new one?
No, I don't.
You know, I don't even want to get to talking about it on this motherfucker. I'm a little, I'm scared.
We're gonna get the algorithm shut down real quick.
Yeah, right. We'll be like, yo, what happened to the camera, man? I'm like, oh. I'm like, Mercedes, there's a man in black behind you. Yeah, that shit would be nuts. But shit, man. What the hell was I just about? No. I was about to ask Mercedes something else, actually. Yeah. Oh, yes. You know what I wanted to ask you before we got off of here? could you please kind of give an insight on what it's like being married to work and work to married, and like basically what's the life like? People don't know, and then a lot of people are 50-50. It's like, yo, husband or wife is in this life over here with combat sports, jiu-jitsu or whatever. And then the other half is just like a regular 9 to 5, or you know what I'm saying? But you have the luxury of being, what is it like?
Our birthdays are 10 days apart. We're both only children. We're both fucking no daddy having trauma with that bullshit. We're both selfish as fuck. We're both super passionate. You have to go home with your coach. Like, fuck my goddamn life. Like, I can't even run away from that. Like, I didn't practice right now. He's got Russian house going on right now. Guess who didn't practice? Me. Guess who's getting fucked up after practice? Me. I'm going to have to go to Boston and do like fucking wind sprints and whatever. It's cool. But no, it's like I wouldn't do this with anybody else. Like your family is your business, right? Like, you get it. Your husband is your business partner, and your business is your family. And this is my legacy. This isn't someone else's logo. That's mine. Mm-hmm. That ain't someone else's brand. That's my brand. That's a brand me and my husband built together. 2 Tauruses built this shit together, you know, and this is our family. And, you know, and this is what we've built together. And I think that you have to eat, sleep, shit this. Because if you don't, then you're not doing it enough. He's an 80cc champion the weekend on Vegas when they had Barrett Yoshida going in his bracket on his Hall of Fame entry, and Anthony won Barrett's bracket. Nobody realizes that. That was Barrett's weekend to win. It was his bracket. It was his Hall of Fame weekend. And Anthony battled between going in at adult and going in at Masters. And I was like, bro, just go in at Masters. And dude, we go to Japan and fight Kawajiri and all these other people. You have Barrett Yoshida in this bracket. Let's get it. Granted, another 10th Planet assassin took out Barrett, and then Anthony took out the assassin. But man, the people he got to face in that was amazing. And what else am I going to do? Like, all we do is like, we came up being fighters. Like, I hate the desk job. I don't want to go work for somebody else. And I don't want to put money in somebody else's pocket, but I also love what we do with our gym. Like, seeing these people grow and thrive. I got this little dude coming back here. He lives on a bus, dude. We're his only social aspect. He comes and plays with the kids in kids class. He's here still right now. He finished class with his dad right now. He's going to go out to his bus, which, by the way, looks like Captain America. It is literally the dopest bus. It's probably going to be at High Rollerz, so I'm going to make sure he's there. Their family's dope, but we're their social aspect. We're a federal training facility. So you got stoners and cops rolling around here. I have stoner shit all over the place and feds everywhere and a gun class. And it's just like, it's the weirdest, most amazing. It's the lunch table you never thought could ever happen. And I'm here for it.
That's what America's supposed to be.
Now is it my last question about that topic is it easy to turn off coach? You know what I mean? And
never
go
off.
to husband?
Nope. No.
Nope.
Never. Ever.
Nice, fair, easy answer. There you go.
Is the manager. I'm always he's always the coach. There's literally and literally he's had this recent where he stepped back because I've been taking our son over to Sunnyside. And then he also plays football. So that's a whole nother coach, right? We have to step back for. And it is really hard, right? To just go, I got to allow other people to coach my family. So today I did Greco, and what he would do is he would show the move once or twice, and then he would walk off, and then me and Joey would do it. And Joey's a national champion. He doesn't need Anthony to. So what Joey does is continue the movement. I go through the whole thing. Anthony comes back, checks the work, goes. So now we're kind of in that balance phase because I am kind of in this, like, kind of the last phase of career. And I'm like,
getting itchy if I don't, I want to just try some other new shit. So it's kind of a balance, trying to fucking figure it out. But in 11 years, we've been together for 11 years. And actually, we just saw May 10th, 2014 is our 8-year anniversary of our engagement. Like, we're so busy. We have never had time to fucking get married. We've never stopped to get married.
You just call him your husband, right?
Yeah, we're common law by now, but 11 years and 4. Fuck, get out of here.
Yeah.
A whole bit. Get out of here.
That's how it is with my wife and I.
Nah, that just sound like a regular fucking black relationship where I'm from.
No, that sounds like my wife and I. We literally went down to the courthouse to get hitched, and then we have to return the paper. We never did, and then it's just like, well, we're married, but we're not at this point. Love is what matters.
It's a tax paper at this point, right?
Exactly.
Bro, you just fucking snitched on yourself. Now they're gonna come get your ass some shit, man.
Hey, if I have enough people coming to watch this for them to come get me, then I'm winning. So I don't really care.
All right, well, you already know how my black ass is. As soon as they go to question me, I'm gonna be like, I was asleep. I don't know shit. No. But yeah, definitely, guys, thank you. Huge thank you to Mercedes. And before we even think about leaving, I gotta say, shout out to my guy Willie and Fire up in that motherfucker.
Actually, real quick, Willie is going overseas, everybody. Willie got a match in the United Kingdom. Get me him.
Oh, okay.
Go to industrial.
I was kind of mad. I thought you was about to say it was moving. That's why I looked like I was like, what the fuck?
No. Our boy is raising money. Hold on. Let me show you his locker so we can see how swaggy Willie is, right?
Jesus,
look, ready? Where is he? Sheesh. All right. So anyways, Willie's going overseas. He's raising money and he's selling hooligan rash guards, and you can't get those. If anybody's ever seen a hooligan rash guard, they're only on certain people, and those people have earned those rash guards. So if you have a red bar, you burn it. This is the only way you can get a red bar rash guard is you go to Industrialist on Instagram. They have the hooligan jersey. It looks like a soccer jersey, and it's for Willie to send him to the United Kingdom. There's also 2 different types of t-shirts, and it's like a little bare ass Willie with his ass cheeks up. It's really great. It's an angel and a devil. But buy your Willie gear now, send him to the United Kingdom so he can go goon out some motherfuckers out in the UK, please.
And look, I'll tell you like this. So do me a favor, tomorrow or whatever, just tell Willie to, what's up?
Look at those.
Oh man.
Fuck. See, this is. You see how can I not be extra when this is how he gets out of class? Like, this is where we're at.
Like a damn black android. Man.
We got T4 here.
Hey, yeah, but what I was about to say is tell Willie to go ahead and make a video shouting out what he got going on or whatever, and we'll post it on the page. And, try to help Willie out any way we can.
You guys have really been super supportive of him, and we just want to send him out there. Just go goon some people out and go, because come on, how many Puerto Ricans are in the United Kingdom like him? Come on. He's gonna be like chugging pints, choking people, and then barfing profusely. Have you not seen the podcast video where they shouted him out on Theo Von?
No, I need to see that. I need to see that. Theo's one of my favorite comedians.
Theo is from Tucson too. Tucson.
Well, Willie's one of my favorites, so that's what I want to see.
All right. Well, then when we do high,
shout out to Willie and the guys. They actually won the last 3-on-3 tournament.
It's time to get them back.
Y'all check out Willie and Fire.
Roman Maury. It was a part of that team.
Roman Mori. Roman was our purple belt champion for a while too. No, Roman.
He's undisputed. No one's beat him for that
Yeah,
championship.
that is right. That is right.
Undisputed.
Yeah. Roman just got fucking big as hell and then disappeared.
He actually fights tomorrow and Fight to Win Pro.
He's like this now. He's like
cutting weight. He's in the other room, super grumpy.
Who, Roman?
Yeah, he's in the other room right now.
Tell Roman I said I don't want to hear that grumpy shit.
Well, yeah, I don't know what he has to wait. But he fights on Fight to Win Pro tomorrow, May 5th. Mr. Burchak.
What up? Is that big love?
This is Alicia, who I was telling you about.
Hello, Alicia.
Hey, by the way, she's gonna do brain surgery one day. Dropping some shit. No. Check out Alicia. By the way.
Hi, Alicia.
Wakanda forever.
I know. This is what I thought. That's a bullpen rash guard, by the way.
Fuck, I was wrong.
Turn around. Wait, is it not? That's a bullpen. No, yeah, but it is. You're right. But I designed that. That's my rash guard. Anyways, she's the one that does the study at the U of A. Yes. So, and she's gonna register for high rollers.
Well, I'm in Vietnam.
Oh, she's in Vietnam, so she'll have to beat them up with for the army one. So find somebody for the war games, and Alicia will come for you.
Hey, we also got DC and we got San Diego.
Oh, there's San Diego. Oh, she could do the San Diego. We could take her there.
San Diego's July 15th.
Roman. And then here's your prints. Hold on. Oh, you have two high rollers in here. Hold on. There's two of them in a row together. There you go.
Roman's big as shit now.
There's baby boy right there.
What's up, Roman?
Hold on. Roman's on it. Hold on. Yes, you're still pretty, Roman.
What's happening?
What's up,
man?
What's up, Roman?
What's up, champ? How you doing?
Good.
How much?
I heard you can't wait.
Oh yeah, I got Fight to Win tomorrow.
Nice. Look. So my only advice, just like poke him in the eyes, bro. Be dirty.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like it's called Fight to Win. So fight to win. You know what I mean?
Item. Oil checks.
Hey,
All right.
So
Roman is registering for this event, so he will be on the main event because he's going to be in finals. There's no disputing that. So register so Roman can beat your ass at high rollers, and then another high roller, Mr. Louis.
What's going on, brother?
No, where's you, baby?
Not much, you know me smoking weed and talking shit.
You know, ditto.
Nice. No, you're training.
Yeah, I beforehand. It as I train.
For high rollers.
Well, my sure.
But he'll be in attendance. So he'll be a VIP in attendance.
Yeah. Just pull up. You already know you're more than welcome.
Don't shoot with him so you can try his shit. He will blow your face off. Hands down, the best grower I know live. And I know a lot.
I'm happy to get with you.
Yeah, I would love for you guys to try my stuff, brother, for sure.
I'll bring you with me. I can go everywhere with me.
No doubt. We'll link up.
How did they find you on Instagram?
Oh, Louis Jiu-Jitsu, baby. Construction guy.
Hey, have you seen the construction jiu-jitsu? That's him. Have you not seen the construction jiu-jitsu videos?
Oh yeah. Yup.
That's his
I
account.
know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Nice.
We actually got shadow banned at first because he would talk about too much weed and politics, and they're like shadow ban. And then we had to break the algorithm. He hit this it was a video of Marvin Castile doing the Imanari, and he did it on the roof. And man, he just broke the algorithm. It was amazing. Like everybody wanted to argue it, obviously, and it's amazing. It's just the Imanari, and it's a side by side. Oh, you can't do that, and it was just because it creates a comment, right? And that was it. His page went off, and it was construction jiu-jitsu from there. So now you got Lou Jitsu with construction videos.
Nice. Evolution.
All right, guys.
Hey, thank you for coming on, Mercedes. We really appreciate it.
Mercedes.
It was
Can't
wonderful
wait
talking to you.
see you guys.
Fucking aerodyne on the pool so I can fucking make up my session. But considering Russian techno, I don't want none of that smoke tonight, dog. You saw how moist they were? You see how fucking wet they were?
Yeah.
That's what I got.
Hey,
if you
I know how it goes.
Moisture wicking underwear for females, let me know. Fucking find me. I'm obsessed. Let me know. Someone's got to invent this shit for me. It's fucking gross.
I'll get right on that for you.
Wow.
Awesome. Well, we have a couple events in the future to check out. Like I said, the event we've been talking about this entire time, which is May 28th in Phoenix, Arizona. Mercedes here at the co-main event.
At Studios, Phoenix, Arizona, May 28th. But this is a 3-day event. It's going to start on Saturday with the hotel party, go Sunday with the event, and Monday with brunch and some highlights there.
Hey, if you're going to spend your Memorial Day weekend out of work, you might as well spend it high.
Yes, exactly. Kilaridon Hotel. Make your reservations now and register now on .com.
Our next, we're also going to the nation's capital, Washington, D.C., June 24th, showing them the high rollers. No.
We resetted that. We going there June 17th, Father's Day.
It was originally June 17th and then switched to 24th and back to 17th.
Yeah, because 24th I'll be in like Europe or some shit like that.
All right. Well, you heard it here first. It is not the 24th. I'll get that up on our Instagram. It is the 17th.
So listen, y'all. Trust me. Ladies, if y'all wondering what to get your man for Father's Day, let that motherfucker smoke some weed and do jiu-jitsu with his friends. Or maybe even you come with him, watch him do jiu-jitsu, smoke some weed, and have a good time. Trust me. It's going to be the best Father's Day gift you can give your man. Bring him the high rollers. Let him become one of us.
Yes.
And then we got San Diego, July 15th.
Yes. San Diego. Wells. Well, I don't know if I get canceled if I say that anymore. I'm going to shut up now. I can't repeat fucking Ron Burgundy. I might get in trouble. San Diego.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys again. I had to smoke an extra one for me tonight. Already getting to it.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Awesome. Peace
Thank
out.
you.